The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Boston College's offense takes the field. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
The toss to the right. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Getting some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Back to throw, it's Burns. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. He'll set up to throw. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Second and goal for this offense. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on third down? Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're bringing heat. Looking for a big gain. Makes the catch on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They've been running it, but now the pass. He's got his man. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisiana Tech was far from the friendly confines of Ruston, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the big fella. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Boston College. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And an empty backfield here on second and short. Dropping back, it's Burns. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got his man quickly. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it. Linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. And he could not get loose on the run. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Boston College right back to the line.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Dropping back, it's Burns. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that pass picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offensive QB simply wouldn't.
On second down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Going up top on first down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Back to pass, it's Burns. Moving away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Savage. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. And the ball is intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42. To the air on first down. Using his feet to buy time. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's going to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Got room at the 35. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. They'll try the right side. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Burns. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And tackled there by the defense. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going to run it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's got it again. The Golden Eagles get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The give to the back. Able to get 1 down to the 15. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Discards a man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Between the uprights, it's good. And they've regained the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Jean-Pierre. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Burns. Skips away from pressure. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got him wide open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Pocket starts to collapse. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a crease. It's Savage. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Penn State! They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Makes the catch. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 2nd down coming up. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They're trying to get to it. Just a little off. Incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. To throw, it's Burns. Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by one possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This crowd knows when to bring it. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. From the gun, the ground game. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. To the air, it's Burns. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, what a move to get room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Here comes the option. Now the toss. At the 45 on his way. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he'll let it fly. Working on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. He finds his man.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Off the play fake. Dances away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. Trying to find his man on 1st down. On target. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback moving. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Into the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the ground, it's Savage. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking deep down the right side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone, or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
They'll go for two here and try to climb within a field goal late. Wants to go up top. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape,